And it sounds very technical, but what's so interesting about it is it's all about just like a relaxed kind of presence, because that's what the heart is for. Okay. So the heart is this system that it's not just about your cardiovascular system, but it's actually connected to the eyes. So it's to do with your vision, it's to do with how you're able to just be present in the moment. But there's also, branches and aspects of the heart system that connect to your lymphatic system, that connect to all the main muscle groups in the body, that connect to your digestive system. So it's like there is not a single aspect of your whole physiology that is not under direct control of the heart. So this is really because I think what happens sometimes with medical qigong and even, the yogas is we like to use these really high frequency tools to then kind of spot treat our problems. And we say, okay, I'm going to use the lung channel for my lung problems. But the really amazing thing when you work at a high level, at least this is what the high Tibetan yogis say, this is what the Taoists say, when you work with the heart, you're working with all of it. So you don't need to be so focused on all your problems. And that's a pretty amazing thing because it allows the whole practice to be a lot more ordinary and a lot more relaxed and just a lot more simple and yet a lot more powerful. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work with the heart system. And I just want you to know if it's your first time practicing with me, because there's a lot of new people here, I want you to know that there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing, no prerequisite. There's no advanced, theories. It's just really your body's natural design is just to let go. And this is a really nice opportunity to do it together in a collective field because actually the way our energy body works is that it is linked to the people around us. And so we have a greater opportunity for healing when we have other people in our field, physically or non physically, that can also express these relaxing, healing frequencies. Um, then it makes us able to offer our healing to them and also receive it. And okay, so I'm seeing someone's very kind to suggest to check the settings on my iPhone for the Substack app. So I'm actually on the web browser, and for some reason it won't show me the camera option here. What I could try and do it on my phone, but I would be worried to drop the whole call and then you all get kicked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward with the meditation and then maybe can figure something out then. For people who just joined, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to not have my camera on. I'm sitting here wanting to see you guys or to show my face, but for some reason the browser is saying the camera's unavailable. So I might need to update something to be able to do that. Okay. So in the meantime, good news is you're going to close your eyes for the meditation, so you won't see me anyway. And you can start just getting into a comfortable seat. So if you're driving, maybe don't close your eyes. But if you're on a seat, one suggestion I have is you don't have to get like too holy about this, but try to keep your spine as straight as you can without feeling stressed. Like keep your spine relaxed and upright. And make sure that your feet and your legs are not, tucked behind you, because that can sometimes send a signal to your nervous system and to your whole bone structure that the body is kind of getting ready to go and do something. So just let your feet go in front of you with a little bit more space and kind of just find a sense of wideness in your structure. I feel your pelvis relaxed on the chair. If you're one of my regulars and you have a pyramid seat, then just like wiggle in your pyramid seat and get into your meditation posture there. I'm on mine today. It just allows your spine to be nice and relaxed and upright. And then start to bring your breath into your belly. Start to bring it lower into the area just below your belly button. And start to just drop any positions that your body is holding on to right now. So maybe that's actually like a tension somewhere, like a physical muscular thing. Maybe it's like a thought that's repeating in your mind. And you don't need to judge it or anything. Just see if you can just relax. And then just notice if your inhale is feeling constricted or tight in any way, just don't do too much about it, but maybe put a little more emphasis on your exhale and just let that be a little bit longer. And just notice that if it's the first time you're tuning into your body today, if you're feeling like any discomfort, just notice what your mind does about that. We have a tendency sometimes to judge that, but the nature of the heart is not to judge. It's actually to just be calm and have equanimity and compassion. These are things we have to practice. So you don't have to feel that way right now, but maybe just let go of any thoughts that are not allowing you to be here. Okay. As you start to feel the breath coming in and out of your lower dantian, we call this your lower dantian in Chinese medicine. It's basically your pelvis, right? The area between your lower belly and your pelvis. I want you to kind of get a sense that you've got this donut around your waist. And so every time you inhale and exhale, you're kind of like I can't show you physically, unfortunately, but you're kind of like doing a jellyfish motion, so that the inhale is drawing breath and energy into your lower body, and then the exhale is just like allowing that outward movement and just allowing that flow in and out of the breath. There's no beginning and no end, just feeling the natural inflow and outflow. And sometimes the mind gets a little distracted when you start to bring your awareness to the lower part of your body, because it's not used to that, right? The mind is used to having the energy up in the head. So when you bring your awareness to the lower part of your body, I want you to notice or bring your awareness to just like a really simple fact, which is that, if you have any tension, if you have any suffering, the Buddhists would say that we all suffer and we all want to be happy. And it's just like a really kind of simple little fact. And it sounds simple and silly, but um, sometimes it can help to get the mind out of its loops, just to remember that. And I want you to do whatever you need to do to drop or relax any muscles in your lower body and in your hips and your knees and your feet. And if anything feels a little tight, then just really ride the quality of your exhale a little longer. Cool. And then just let your awareness completely get off of what you were just doing. Okay, so don't do anything. Just feel spaciousness in your body. And now start to bring your awareness up to the middle of the chest, but not just the heart. Like really think about like what would be the middle point of my spine, behind my heart, inside my heart, like the center point of what they call in Qigong your middle dantian, it's like your chest area. And see if you can breathe into that chest area while keeping that prior awareness and relaxation in your lower body. So you're not just focusing on the chest, you're not bringing any tension or pressure to the chest, you're just allowing the breath to naturally come in and out like it was. Okay, you're letting the exhale be a little longer. And then you're just like adding a layer of awareness. I told you the heart goes to the eyes, right? So you're just like adding another like lens to your experience. And that lens is just taking a closer look at what's going on in the heart, in the domain of the heart system. And Sometimes when we bring our awareness here, we start to feel the heat that has built up. We start to feel the emotions that are stuck. We start to feel the grief that we haven't let go of. And it's actually pretty cool if you do feel that, because if it's come up to the surface, then that actually means that you're able to release it. And it doesn't have to be a drawn out traumatic experience. When we work with these practices, you just have an opportunity to ride on the natural qualities of your exhalation, knowing and trusting that the body just naturally releases what you took on in a very simple and progressive way. And so same thing like we were doing in the lower dantian, ride on that longer quality of the exhale. Let it be a little bit longer than the inhale, or maybe a lot longer. If you feel tension in the heart, if you feel tension in the upper back, I want you to relax your trying completely and just bring your intention to soften the area under your chin. Bring your awareness to soften the area inside the inner corners of the eye. And bring your awareness to soften and relax the area underneath the armpits, the sides of the ribs, nice long exhales. And now bring your awareness to soften the whole inner part of the arms, relaxing and softening the palms of the hands, and relaxing and softening the whole midline of your body, the midline of your belly, all the way down to your belly button and below. And drop any work and come back to the natural quality of the inhale and the exhale as you feel this donut like quality around your body. You noticed it in your lower waist before, and now you can almost visualize, if you want, a donut like ring around your chest, noticing like that inward outward motion that every time you breathe in, it's like this, you can visualize light or energy or whatever your thing is. Just let it naturally arise. Don't force anything. Don't force a visualization or a concept. Just get a sense of how the energy moves in and out. Natural inhale, natural exhale. And maybe you notice how in just a few minutes, your body has had this opportunity to release a little bit of tension, maybe a lot of tension. So, trusting the natural wisdom of your body to release in perfect timing, trusting its capacity to accept and release. If there's anything lingering in your chest, in your body, any kind of tension or stressor, maybe don't be scared to breathe that into. See if you can breathe in your awareness of that tension, of that blockage, of that pressure, and just as easily breathe it out. Feeling like your heart is like this engine that's just keeping the movement going, purifying with the inhale and the exhale. Emphasize the movement of your breath, your light going outwards. If you start to feel sensation in your heart, you can bring your breath further down to the lower belly. And if you want to work with a little more visualization, if anything else is coming up in your practice, then you can really allow that inhale of your breath, your chi, to be white, to be a white, purifying light coming into the body, in through the breath, into the heart, cleansing, opening, purifying, cooling, soothing, and then the exhale just naturally washes it through and spreads it outwards. Noticing if your body starts to bring like little sensations in those areas around the eyes, the armpits, the chest, the chin, just allow those to relax. And maybe you start to feel the bigness of the quality of your energy field in your heart. I know I do, of all of you practicing right now. And maybe you can sense all of the energy of everyone here and of your own practice. And so, with that, you can let go a little more. You can ride on the natural quality of this natural inhale, exhale, expansion, releasing of the field. It's naturally doing its thing. It's your design. And so you can do less shoulding, give up the practice, the effort, and just see if you can almost drop backwards, like you're taking a little seat backwards in your awareness, and see if your whole being can just continue that natural inhale and exhale without so much work. And I know you can all do that because it is your natural design. If you feel sleepy, if you feel like your energy feels a little bit on the sleepier side, you can deepen your breath, filling the area in your torso and your belly a little bit more. And if you feel any tension, any, aggravation or irritability, totally normal, like I mentioned. Just see if you can really enjoy a longer exhalation, making sure some of you can relax the palms of your hands a little bit more. Maybe some of you notice that your fingers are gripping or tense in any way, and there's no need right now, so you can just relax those. And since we use these practices typically for healing, if there's a specific thing that you came here for today that you're working to heal in yourself, or maybe someone else you know, maybe you want to send healing to someone you know, or maybe you don't have anything specific. I know there's plenty of people here, patients of mine here, that would happily receive healing. So you can just offer your intention to whoever needs it, or maybe it's yourself. Okay, so have your intent on where you want to bring more of your healing energy, your heart energy, and just allow that natural quality of the heart to continue to send out and spread that sensation that you've been creating and allowing in the heart. The white light coming in and spreading out. And as you do this, don't get too in your head. It's really not the point. What I want you to just notice, and you don't have to do anything I say, so you don't even have to have an intent that's specific. What I want you to notice is just maybe a little bit of awareness outside your body. So as you exhale, you start to feel just like sensation, like maybe an inch around your body. And then you inhale and your awareness comes back into the chest, the belly. And then you exhale, and it's not just that the awareness goes to like the skin around your chest or your heart, but it's going maybe an inch outwards. Maybe it's going with the next exhale a meter outside of you. Maybe it's going a mile. I want you to just see how far with every exhale that you can expand and release outwards. And you might notice that in order to do that, you're going to have to breathe in and receive just as much to balance it out. Sometimes we forget that a function of the heart is also receiving, not just giving. Okay, so you might feel that you have to really breathe in a lot deeper. And again, when you do this, two things to keep in mind. Keep your awareness, your relaxation in your lower belly still, as well as your heart, and relax your body so that you're not just breathing in the front of your chest, but it's a 360-degree experience, like a donut. So, like every direction is breathing in and breathing out. So that means the area behind your heart, on the sides, the armpits, the chest, all of it. So you don't have to get too specific about anatomy. You just let the breath come in. And just continue like that, expanding the exhale a little bit more every time. Expanding the exhale a little further outside of you every time. Maybe to that person you're thinking of, or maybe you're envisioning a part of yourself. You can visualize that in front of you and send it. Whatever comes naturally. There's no technique. Like I said, the natural quality of our heart is to purify and to share that healing with the world around us. And drop any technique you were doing, drop any intent you were doing, anything that doesn't feel natural, that felt like effort, let it go and come back to your normal breath. And allow yourself to fall into a deeper and wider experience right now of your breath. Let it be ordinary. Let it be natural. Just allow yourself to enjoy the natural relaxation. Bring a gentle smile to your face. In Taoism, we call this the inner smile, but it's okay if you can see it on the outside too. And that's actually a really simple way to activate the heart, to connect with all the organs in the body in a harmonious way. Softening the eyes. If the eyelids float open a little bit, that's okay. Keeping the exhale a little longer always. And allow your eyes, all of you now, to just float open maybe 25%. So you're just starting to let some of the light in your surroundings. And I want you to just get a sense of the awareness of the light coming back into your eyes. But I also want you to just sense, and this may seem a little abstract, but don't think too much about it. Sense any light or visual sensations from all directions of you. So, not just in front of your eyes. See if you can get any sense of the light, any visual sensations, maybe behind you, maybe to the left of you, to the right of you. Again, it's just awareness. Don't think too much about it. See if you can get any visual sensations above you or below you. And maybe you start to open the eyes a little more and notice any sounds. So maybe not just the sound in front of you or in the speaker in front of you, but also to the left, to the right of you, above you, below you, picking up any sound sensations behind you. And same thing with any tastes. Don't think too much about it, but just notice what taste sensations do you feel in front of you, below you, above you, behind you. Let your mind get a little abstract and weird. It's just your five senses. Noticing any taste sensations to the left, to the right. And maybe now bringing your awareness to the sense, the felt sense of touch. Maybe it's the clothes on your skin. Maybe it's just the feeling of the air a few inches outside of your skin, in front of you, behind you. To the left, to the right, above you, below you. And finally, any smells. Noticing any smell sensations in front of you, behind you. Opening the sense of smell, which connects with the lungs, our ability to let go and to breathe life in. So notice any smell sensations to the left, to the right, and above you and below you. Just allow your sensory awareness now to be really wide, all five senses, all directions. Just feel the bigness of your awareness so far outside of your physical body. And now maybe you have more of a sense that your physical body is but one tiny part of your whole field, your whole system. And just allow yourself to rest in that spaciousness for a minute. You can let the eyes float open. Deepening the breath and bringing your awareness and your focus now back down to the lower belly, to the lower dantian, the lower belly pelvis area, and feel your breath really anchor down there now. Maybe you wiggle your toes. Maybe you relax and roll your shoulders naturally. Just let your body settle. Keeping that really simple, gentle smile on your face. Good. And open your eyes fully if you haven't already. And just get back into your room, your body, wherever you are. And just notice the quality that you feel in your body now. Okay, some of you have sent me suggestions for this camera. So let me see if I can get this to work. I'm so sorry, everyone, that I didn't. Let's see. No, it's so strange. So, what I can do is I can post a Zoom link in the chat. And if you guys would like to stay and do some Q&A, then I would be happy to do that together. Um, so I'll just do that quickly now, sending you a meeting link. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I would have loved to do it here, but I will figure out how to get the video working next time. Uh, okay. All right. So I'm going to put the invite link in the chat. And then you guys can hop on Zoom if you want and bring any questions or anything you want to talk about. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off of the live stream here. I'll give it a couple minutes so that you guys can all log on if you do want to join the Zoom. And for those of you who have to head out, I just want to say thank you for joining. And it's really, really valuable, every single person who joins this, because it really amplifies what these meditations and what the Qigong can really do for both you and the people here. So thank you for joining, those of you who can't pop on the Zoom. And then I just want to make sure that you guys can get in before I log out. Darren saying he's unable to get the link opened. Is this for the Zoom? Let's see. So sorry for these technical difficulties, everyone. Tammy, okay, you guys are saying the Zoom link's not working. So, okay, let me see. You're welcome. I wonder why this is not working. Copy invite link. See if this works again. This is so strange. I've never had a problem with Zoom. I mean, my Zoom's working. You can't open links from chat. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Manifester. I don't know who you are, but you're really good at technology. You can't open links from chat, but you can add to live stream afterwards as a comment if you save it. Okay, so I guess what I have to do is log off, right? And then send you the link in a comment. Where does this comment go? Let's see if there's a way you can see this. It might be a Substack issue. Yeah, I think it is, Darren, because it doesn't even give me the option to put my camera on. It's so weird. All right, I don't want to take up your guys' time with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this link to my subscriber chat, my Dr. Isabella subscriber chat, and you can put the link directly in there. If it's not working to copy and paste the link here, we're going to have to do it that way. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I really apologize for all the difficulties, and I'm going to make sure that I contact Substack and we get the video working next time. These are going to be offered weekly. And so I look forward to seeing you on the next one if you can't join the Zoom. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in a couple moments. I'm going to be putting the link in the subscriber chat. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.